Hello, twin flames. Welcome to your reading. This is the Awakened Jenn. All right, so today I'm excited because we've got a lot of new things that I'm bringing into the reading today. So, one, I got a new tarot deck that I am going to be using today. It's the Souls on Fire tarot deck, and this deck is actually created by my tarot mentor and the one that I've been taking the tarot certification and mastery course from. And so this whole deck is all her inspiration and doing, and I'm excited to try it out and see what kind of readings we can get from this. There is an extra card in her deck, this card right here. It's called the Raising Consciousness card. So this is a card that is a reminder to make sure that you're looking at things from a higher perspective, from the 5D perspective, and seeing things like really following the guidance of your higher self. So like I'm really excited about getting to use this. I am eternally grateful to this woman. So not only have I been learning tarot from her, she was part of my awakening experience. And I don't even know if she knows that, but like I was just in my room meditating, and I went into a trance-like state while her video was playing. One of her YouTube videos was playing, and it was like she came right out of the screen and was talking only to me about stuff that was just, literally, about situations that I was dealing with. And that was just like the biggest activation. And I just went into what I would say is a transcendental experience after that, where, that was just the full awakening experience that I've talked about little bits here and there, but not probably ever shared the full story. But she is such a significant part of that story. And that was back in July of 2021. And so ever since 2021, I have been watching her YouTube channel daily, ever since then. And so when I saw that she was offering a tarot certification class, I jumped in. I wanted to absolutely be a part of that and to learn directly from her. And so we started that in January of this year, and that went through from January to June. We met weekly, for these classes where she was mentoring us. And in August, I actually started working for her business, Soulful Revolution TV. I started working for them part-time, and I got to help build out this whole section of their website that is allowing the people who have gone through her tarot certification and mastery course to be able to offer readings on her site. And so since I went through the course, I get to start offering readings on her site. And so that is going to be linked down in the description box. But like, this woman has had such a major impact on my life. Like I said, she was part of my awakening experience. She is my spiritual mentor. She is who I've learned tarot and astrology from, and I'm still learning from. And plus, I've also taken a spiritual business class from her. She has a wealth of knowledge, and I'm just, so excited for all the opportunity that has come into my life because of this woman. And so getting to use her deck is really, really special. And so that's one new part that I'm doing for this reading. But then I also am going to use an oracle deck that's on my phone. It is the Twin Flame Oracle deck. Let's see if I can find. Where's the home screen? Well, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's this one right there. It's the Twin Flame Oracle. And so I've already got some cards pulled up for the masculine and the feminine that we're going to read from that. I've been using this pretty much daily for the past month, and the readings are just amazing. It gives you different spread options on it. So like if you are interested in that, you should look that up. I might even link that down in the description box. And then I'm using a different spread today. It's the Healing Heart. And so it is 6 cards, and we've got the first card is the source of the pain. The second and third cards are the symptoms associated with the pain. The fourth card is what your heart needs to feel at peace. The fifth card is the action that you need to take. And the sixth card is the outcome and growth that will come from this if you take that action. All right, so I'm excited to get in and see what messages are going to come out. We've just got new energy, and I love that newness, that I'm experiencing right now. And so, I hope that comes out in this reading, and we see just some amazing stuff. All right, so we're going to start by taking 3 deep breaths together and grounding our energy. All right, and then we'll do the invocation to call in our spirit team. All right, close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths with me. Breathe in. That's 1. Breathe in. That's 2. Breathe in. That's 3. I now call in my angels, archangels, ascended masters, my guardian angels, and higher self to please enter this present space and time. I call upon Archangel Michael to place a bubble of protection around us. Only beings of the highest vibration of pure love and light may enter in. So be it. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so I have already pulled the oracle cards. So let me go ahead and get the spread for the Healing Heart laid out, and then we'll put it all together. All right, so I'm going to shuffle these just a couple of times, and as I shuffle, I'm going to set intentions. So I set the intention that anyone who comes across this reading, there is something in here for you. I set the intention that anyone who needs to hear the messages that come out in this reading will find it at the time that they need it most. I set the intention that all the messages that come out will be for our highest good. I set the intention that I will be given very clear messages, be given all the right words, phrases, and anything needed in order to communicate the message as clearly as possible so that it can be received as it was intended. All right. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. If you find value in this video, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications, and it will let you know every time I post a new video. I post 1 video a week right now, and so if you hit the bell, it will let you know every time that video goes up. All right, and I do offer the private readings now through Soulful Revolution TV. You can find that link down in the description box, and it will take you directly to my calendar. All right, so let's get started. Deep breath. All right. So what is the challenge? What is the source of the pain? What is the source of the pain? Why is our heart hurting? We've got the World. All right, so that tells me that there's a cycle that needs to close out. All right. What are the symptoms? All right. We've got the 6 of Swords. So that is feeling the need to sort of rush away in the middle of the night. It's fleeing from trauma. And then the 4 of Swords is about rest and healing. Okay. So maybe you're just feeling extra tired. What the heart needs to feel at peace. Okay. We've got the Page of Swords. All right, that's just, you need something new. You need to learn new things. The action to take. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. So that is about bringing balance, particularly between the spiritual and the material. And then what is the potential outcome and growth that comes from this? Okay, we got 2 cards, I think, that came out of this. All right. Nope, we just got 1. We got the 3 of Pentacles. So that is collaboration, working together, coming together. So also, this is a twin flame reading, so potentially union. All right, so let's go ahead and start putting all of this together. All right. So we're going to look at the oracle cards first. And the first oracle is the divine feminine side of the situation. So the divine feminine, her card is nothing to worry about. All is well. You need not fear. So I'm going to show you this card. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to take a screenshot of this so that I can actually show this card on the screen. 1111. Love it. Okay. So nothing to worry about. Dear one, we know that you have been concerned about a particular situation. We're reaching through with the message that everything is okay. You can relax. Your fears about this situation have been unfounded. Fear has distorted your perspective, or the information that you have received has not been accurate. Something is not as it has seemed. Please know that fear has not been correct. Please draw back your energy to the present moment and do your best to relax. Set the intention that you neutralize any negative projections you have made into the future, and anytime you feel yourself worrying, state, cancel, clear, and transmute it. The spiritual truth is that your intentions and focus affect your experiences. So do your best to stay in a positive state of mind to attract more love and happiness into your life. So for the feminine, I feel like the guidance there is that you've been projecting like what it is you think something means. You've been putting that projection out there. And so like a situation I had yesterday, I felt like someone's energy was kind of off. Like it felt like they were being extra quiet, that they possibly even frustrated. So like all the body language and everything was giving me all these signs that I felt like that they might be, I don't know, angry, something like that. And I started to feel the anxiety building in me as I started to think, well, why are they upset? Is it something I did? You're just going through all of the normal, thoughts that come up when you sense that you think somebody might be upset. And like I had built it and let it really physically affect me before I ever even asked the question of, are you okay? Are you good? Are we good? Like, and when I asked the question, they looked absolutely shocked that I even had the question. They were fine. Their head was in, a completely different place. They were tired, all of these other things that was not the thing that I thought was happening. And I had already built a whole experience inside of myself about. So that's the message that I see of this card. Something else that happened that I built the wrong story about was I had sent a message, a text to my son, and I never saw delivered. And so putting this in relation to twin flames, I know that it's very common to be blocked by your twin flame. And so, my first thought when that happened is, did he block me? This is my kid, He better not have blocked me. But the most rational, logical explanation was that his phone died. So it's, but putting it back into that context of the twin flame, had you sent a text to your twin flame, and you didn't get to see delivered, and then you start building all your stories about what you think that means, that they've blocked you again. They're like just all of the things that go off in your head for the feminine. It may not be what you think it is. You may have told yourself a story and projected it out there, and you won't know the truth until you ask the question. All right. So, what is the masculine's card? We have twin flame stages. You are always connected in and union commencing. All right. So I will also take a screenshot of this, and that way I can put it up on the screen as I am reading. All right. Dear one, what you are asking about has to do with this. You and your twin flame are always connected on the non-physical planes of reality. As one original consciousness divided, you are the same frequency and therefore always impacting each other, and your systems are silently communicating with each other. You might be picking up on your twin flame's experiences right now, their feelings and fears, their uncertainties. Yet another indication for this card is that you and your counterpart are entering into or progressing in the union stage of your journey. This means that your energies, chakras, and timelines are being brought online with each other ever more, including bridging your higher dimensional chakras. Union is an energetic process without set points, timeframes, and rules because it depends on your approach and your systems. The union process is above all about bringing you closer together, back to oneness as two physical beings. Therefore, it involves purging fear-based material and allowing you to choose love to reunite. Remember always that when you choose love, you are choosing union. When you choose fear, you are moving further apart. In simple terms, we may say that fear causes separation, which I do believe that. What typically causes the runner to run? It's fear. So in every moment, ask, is this bringing me closer to love or further away from it? This is in truth the only compass that you need. Another indication when you receive this card is that you are wondering if your inner work, intentions, and prayers are affecting your counterpart. The answer is overwhelmingly yes. Although you may not notice it on a surface level yet, you absolutely are. Any work that you do to elevate your consciousness, invite in positive developments, lift your vibration, and clear your energy affects them too. As one soul in two bodies, you share a collective energy field, so you truly can positively impact the whole dynamic within your work. All right, so for the masculine, it really feels like he is understanding this connection, that he is like very mindful of. It's heavy on his mind right now, trying to figure out like, and it also feels to me like you have not had this conversation, like that this set of twins have not actually had this conversation about are you or aren't you, because that's what that message is kind of like. It's telling me that the masculine is sitting here questioning, that he seems to have realized it, he seems to have come to that understanding, but does she know? And when I'm saying he, that is literally just representative of the masculine or feminine energy. You can swap that out however it represents for your situation. But the masculine, he knows. That's what that is telling me, is that he knows. And he's just now wondering, like, if it's mutual, like if it's mutually understood. So, I mean, that is, it's huge. That is a huge breakthrough. All right, let's see what the rest of this reading has. So we've got, it's the healing card. So I wanted to overcome any obstacles in our heart space, in which this was talking about choosing love over fear. To, really, anytime that you move based through fear, you're moving further away from love. And we see it, the twin flame um, runner chaser situation. The runner isn't running because he doesn't want that. It's because it's just so overwhelming that he doesn't know what to do with it. Okay, so the healing heart is about just healing any obstacles that have kept union, full union, the inner union, and then the external union. Okay. So the source of the pain is the world. So there have been cycles that just keep going and going and going. And it's finally time to close out the cycles. Like, so every time, the twin pops back in and you get excited, this is the time we're in union. And then, everything's going great. And then silence. And you're in separation again. Or you just stay stuck in the same, because to me, separation can, so there is a group of twins that may be together physically, but not spiritually. They haven't, I got 22 on that one. So I do feel like I'm connecting on something here. So there's something, the separation that they're experiencing is still a spiritual separation. So physically they are in union, but it's not harmonious union. And so there are cycles, yep. There are cycles that just keep going in that situation that need to stop. They are causing the pain. They are like the way that you trigger each other, which unhealed twins do trigger each other. And so it's almost better for unhealed twins to not be in physical union, because it is very triggering, it's very painful, and it can be toxic. So this cycle has to end. So whichever way you are in the situation, either you're in full separation or you are in physical union but not spiritual union. Either way, there is cycles that need to stop. Okay. So the symptoms that we're feeling right now are, this is the Six of Swords. I want to run away. I just want to run away. I just, like, please just take me away anywhere right now. Just, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I just want, which masculine, that's runner energy for sure. But then we've got the Four of Swords. I think with this, it's just, I'm so tired. I am so sick and tired. I need a break. I need this to stop. That's the energy that we're at right here with, like that's the block for this situation, for this relationship. It's just like, whatever this is that keeps repeating in your situation is what has to stop. It's causing you to feel just like, I'm done. I'm sick and tired. I just don't want to keep doing this anymore. So what your heart needs to feel at peace. So we've got the Page of Swords. We need something new. We need to do something different. Like, that's about learning new things. So learn what has led to the cycles. Learn what has, and I mean, to me, that's counseling. Just any way I look at this, personal or relationship, this is counseling, so that you can learn what caused this and how to prevent this. So the action to take is the Two of Pentacles. So this is about bringing balance. It's about feeling like you're just juggling too many responsibilities. And if you are spending more time focused on what they are doing or not doing, you're not doing your part. You're only supposed to worry about you and not all about what's going on, with them. So the more that you focus on you, which comes back to that card for the masculine, is that the work that you do on you, when you're focused on you, anything you do for you, you are literally doing it for your twin. And the way that you can kind of understand how this is possible is because at the base level, you are the same soul. So any experiences that you are taking in for yourself in this lifetime is experiences for the whole soul overall. So any experience they are taking in this lifetime is also an experience for your soul. And so a lot of times the twins can be very, very different types of people, like types of personality. So like one can be a goody two shoes and the others can be kind of like a rebel. And it makes sense because one soul, cannot experience both of those experiences in one body, right? You can't be a goody two shoes and a rebel in the same body. And so that is how it can split, have both of those experiences happening at the very same time, where it looks like the mirror of each other. And the soul is getting the benefit of both of those experiences. And so, like, you personally are getting the benefit of the experiences. You can have the empathy to pull from because deep down, you are connected to those experiences too. All right, so that is the balance that I think that it's time to, you got to bring balance to your life, bringing the spiritual to your physical. So this is like literally bringing the union between the logic and the esoteric. It is the union of the masculine and feminine. It's just the total balance. It's bringing the balance, and it starts with yourself. And then once what you do for yourself internally starts to manifest externally. And so that is how the union does come in, is because you're going to be working on yourself. And so either the physical or spiritual unions is happening because of the work you do on yourself. Okay. The potential outcome and the growth that comes from this. So we have the Three of Pentacles. This is about collaboration. This is about working together. This is about using your strengths, combining your strengths to make something more beautiful than either of you could do on your own. I mean, this is about mission and purpose. And so, like, I love it. So, like, if we can really learn how to bring the balance and heal, the issues that kept this cycle repeating. Let's finally stop this cycle. So what's it going to take to stop this cycle? And that is my question. That's my question, is what does it take to stop this cycle? All right, so give me some guidance. What does it take to stop the cycle? Okay. Several cards here. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so we've got the Devil, the Magician, the Seven of Swords, and the High Priestess. Okay. how do we overcome this cycle? So the High Priestess. So the one thing with this card is, this is your inner knowing and guidance. You know what's going on, whether or not you're trusting it or not. This is your intuition. So the other cards that came out, the Devil is about the toxic patterns, the codependency, the addictions. The Magician is about what we manifest. But it's also about illusions. And then the Seven of Swords is about deception. So I think the main thing I see is make sure you are seeing things clearly. So coming back to the card, the Oracle card that the Feminine got, is everything is not as it seems, and you need to use your intuition. Really tap in to know, does it make sense? The story that you're applying, does it make sense? Does it make sense? Because there is some deception, and it could be just your own self-deception. Again, the stories that you tell yourself that are keeping you sort of chained and trapped into this toxic cycle. So yeah, you've got to see through the illusion. You've got to see through the illusion. All right. What else do I want to know? I'm going to go ahead. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm going to do this for this reading. I'm going to use some clarification questions. I'll use a different deck for this. I'll use the Light Seers Tarot. All right, so let me just shuffle a couple of times. We'll pull some cards. And I'll also tell you any signs that have come out, because we did have several signs that have come out already. So let me see what we've got before I move forward to the next part of this reading. All right. So let's see. We have the World is Sagittarius. The Devil is Capricorn, I think. Yes, Capricorn. The Magician is Gemini. The High Priestess is Cancer. So that is the signs that have come out so far. All right, so now then we're going to ask the clarification questions. All right. All right. So what do we have to look forward to in this situation? Okay. Oh, wow. All right, so we've got the Temperance. So that is patience, that's balance, it's moderation. We have the Sun. It's joy and expansion. That's something great to look forward to. We have the Five of Cups. So this card is about grieving what you thought it was. But it looks like it's going to be better than what you thought it was going to be. All right. Let's see. the lesson that we were learning in all of this? What's the lesson that we were learning in this? Goodness. So I'm going to look at the ding. Oh, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. So that to me says not all that glitters and shines is gold. Not everything that glitters and shines is gold. Not everything is as it seems. That keeps repeating. We've got death and rebirth. So this is about transformation. So I don't know any twin flame story that didn't go through a huge transformation, personal transformation. And it's usually healing old patterns, cycles. Yeah. And then we've got the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. So we are releasing the burdens. We're moving away from the heaviness. We're moving to the Ten of Cups. That's emotional fulfillment. And the Eight of Swords, we're releasing those old stories that have kept us trapped in the past. So that's everything that, like, that, this has been such a huge message that has come out. It's just, what are you telling yourself? Because tell yourself the good. Don't just tell yourself the bad, tell yourself the good. So like, looking at some of the situations earlier, when that message didn't go through, one thing that I have started thinking is it wasn't a necessary message. Like that's like God intercepting a message for me to keep me from saying something that just would have got me off my path. So there's a way to positively spin, and I'm not saying the toxic positivity, but there is a way to positively spin, all of the situations. And the reason why you want to do that is because your thoughts are literally creating your reality. And if your thoughts are always going to the negative, that's what's going to manifest into your life. So this is really about getting control of your thoughts, being very mindful of your thoughts, making sure that your thoughts are speaking what you want to happen for your life and not just the things that you're afraid of. This is about choosing the love part too over the fear. Okay, so what does this situation look like in 1 month? Oh. Okay. Okay. We got the Ten of Swords. It came out way over here in reverse. This is resistance to a loss. This is resistance. This is just not accepting that something is over, but something is over. Something is over. So something over here is done. And you just haven't accepted it. But over here, we've got the Lovers and the Devil. So there's some temptation over here. Why is the Ten of Swords? No. Why is the Devil there? Why is the Devil there? Oh, goodness. Okay. Let me see. So the two cards that fell on the floor were full on passion. Okay. So I think it's getting really hard to resist. It's just becoming very hard to resist that the passion between the twins is really, really strong. So we've got the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands fell on the floor. So the Ace of Wands, this is, I mean, that's passion. That's passion. It's inspiration. It's just, and then this is moving in passion. And what I say about her is she knows what she wants. She goes after it and she gets it. We also we've got the Six of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So this tells me we're moving on from whatever this heartbreak, extreme heartbreak. We're moving on from the heartbreak to a more stable, comfortable situation. This is a transition card. This is moving on from the trauma of the past. This is full comfort, stability, success. So I'm not as concerned about the devil. I think that there might be something. It might not be exactly how you want it to be. But I think that it is going to lead you to better days. So, I mean, this tells me that this is breaking free from that cycle. Okay. Let's see. And that was in 1 month. Wow. Okay. What is your best move forward? Okay. So I saw this one when it popped out and it made me laugh because it's the same as this card. And this card is what your heart needed to heal. And this was about the learning. It's new. I need something new. I need something different. We've got the Knight of Wands. I need to follow my passion. It's time for me to follow my passion. We've got the Chariot. That is rushing, very fast moving energy. It's successful energy too. And then the Two of Wands is being at a crossroads. You're at a point where you have to choose. You have to choose. Do I stay in my old comfortable, way, or do I really go after what I want? That's what this card is about. It's about making the choice to go after what you really want. All right. All right. So, what are the feminine's intentions towards the masculine at this time? Oh, okay. So we have the World. I'm ready to close out a cycle. I'm ready to close the cycle once and for all. I know what I want. This is the Queen of Wands. I know what I want. I'm going after it and I'm going to get it. That's what she's saying. And then the Three of Pentacles. This was the potential outcome from the original spread that we did. This is about collaboration, working together, and union. Okay, so that is the feminine's intentions towards the masculine. What are the masculine's intentions towards the feminine? The masculine's intentions towards the feminine at this time. Okay. I love when the synchronicity shows up. I love when the synchronicity shows up. I love it. Okay. Okay. So we've got, and I'm going to have to close this out very quickly because my battery is low. All right. So look at this. His intentions. He wants to bring her out. He wants to bring her out from that trauma. This is the full on passion. He's ready. He's ready. All right. I love this. I love this. This is a great, this is great reading. All right. So if you have found value in this, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications and it will let you know every time I post a new video. If you will like, comment, and share, that will help tell the algorithm to keep pushing this out to more people, and it will help to grow my channel, and I will greatly appreciate it. If you are interested in a private reading, check the description box down below. And other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for allowing me to share your energy.